I'm Lauren Squires. Tonight, an Independence grad serving in Afghanistan is recovering after being injured in a helicopter crash. And Jennifer and I were just talking about how easy guys have it when it comes to hair and humidity.
Yes.
I just want everyone to know that. American Indians celebrated their culture today in Iowa City. House members will likely take up the issue of a weapons permit law tonight.
Jennifer, I'm an optimist, so I'm going to look at your forecast this week and think, okay, no snow.
Well, there's no place like home for the 12th ranked Hawkeyes. Police say a man held up a Prairie du Chien pharmacy this morning, asking for the store's entire stock of oxycodone pills.
Coming up next on Iowa's News Channel 7, pets from the Waverly Humane Society. But first, let's check in with Storm Track 7 meteorologist.
Let's check in now with Storm Track 7 meteorologist Jeff Kennedy. What a nice day, at least for the drive from Dubuque. It was nice, but I got here and we had a little bit of rain. Yeah. Authorities are searching an Iowa State lake for a third time, looking for a student who's been missing since January. An area group is doing their part to make sure every child is prepared for class. Good morning. I'm Lauren Squires in for Danielle Wagner.
And I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Jennifer Hildreth.
And Jennifer and I were just talking about how easy guys have it when it comes to hair and humidity.
Yes.
I just want everyone to know that. We're talking weather, obviously going to be a hot, humid day.
It's going to be a hot, humid week. So girls, grab the extra hairspray. Maybe don't wear as much makeup, guys. You've got it made already.
They always do.
Yes, they do. We are so
beautiful.
We're the only ones to have them.
Yes. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Jennifer. We'll talk to you soon. A vacant building and neighboring business burned in Elma. Firefighters were called to the 600 block of Main Street around 6:30 last night. They found an abandoned barber shop and Bluebird bar on fire. The bar was hosting a birthday party at the time, but everyone managed to get out safely. The bar recently opened again after being closed for several years, and it's the only restaurant in town. A Jessup man is killed after he was thrown from his pickup truck in a rollover accident. The Black Hawk County Sheriff's Department says 28-year-old Jason Jordan was heading north on Jessup Road around 8 p.m. Wednesday when he lost control and went into the ditch. The truck rolled after hitting a farm driveway. Jordan was found dead at the scene, but his passenger, 17-year-old Jenna McCleary of Jessup, was taken to Covenant Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. An Iowa City man faces 13 charges, including animal neglect, after police discovered 5 injured pit bulls in a trailer with no food and no water. 28-year-old Darrell Keith Cathy is in the Johnson County Jail on $6,000 bond. Officials found the dogs with several injuries, including bites and puncture wounds, and at least 2 of the dogs have permanent injuries to their paws and ears. Polk City's mayor says he'll hand over $3,500 reward for information leading to an arrest about vandals who struck his home and a city park. Police say Mayor Gary Hertz's home was vandalized on July 21st. 29 trees in Kiwanis Park and Sports Complex were also damaged or destroyed. If anyone has information, they're encouraged to call the Polk County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Something new at the Iowa State Fair this year, but it's not an attraction or an act. It's actually a new tool for parents to keep track of their children. It's called SecuriPal. It's a small $10 device that can fit in a pocket or a belt loop. If your child gets lost in the crowd, they can press a button and the device will send a text message with their location. It can also be tracked on smartphones equipped with GPS. Now, the 15th annual Taste of Dubuque going on this weekend at the Port of Dubuque. This year, there are 20 vendors throughout the city that have gathered to offer a taste of their craft. From desserts to drinks to barbecue and pizza. Sounds delicious. 3/4 of the vendors are locally owned, non-chain restaurants. Admission is free, but donations go to a historical cause.
The Taste of Dubuque.
Meanwhile, Irish Fest is in full swing in Waterloo this weekend. Here's a look at the 4th annual festival located across the street from the station. People coming out to enjoy music, food, and of course fun. It's the largest event in the state to celebrate Irish heritage and culture. Last year, nearly 25,000 people attended. There are a lot of great musical acts still lined up for this afternoon. And coming up on Iowa's News Channel 7, an area project tries to make kids have what they need for school, and some college students find summer work that serves more than one purpose. Covering news in Fairbank, Tripola, Shell Rock, and your hometown, this is Iowa's News Channel 7. An area group is doing their part to make sure every child is prepared for class. The Back to School project provides school supplies for nearly 2,500 Northeast Iowa children. The students register with the Northeast Iowa Food Bank back in July. Pens, pencils, rulers, and everything a child needs is given away. The nonprofit organization provides tools for students in need in kindergarten through middle school, and each bag is filled on an individual basis based on school supply lists.
Anything anybody can help with, we are more than appreciative, and we always say our bottom line is the kids thank you. It's not us, it's about the kids.
And the Back to School project is in its 13th year of operation and will continue to grow each year. Now, we've heard it for months now. With thousands of people out of a job, getting a summer job has been a little bit difficult for some college students home for break. As a result, some are doing a different route, taking a summer job that serves two purposes. Tim Schulte is working at a camp in western Iowa this summer. He'll be a senior at UNI this fall, and he's an accounting major who says he should have been looking for an internship but decided to take a job that's both rewarding and gives him experience. He serves as the main lifeguard, but he hopes this experience will help him stand out.
Obviously, a lot of things that I care about and a lot of things that I feel are important, and I think that will show them and kind of prove to them that there's more to me than just a name on a paper with a GPA and a degree.
By the way, Schulte has 2 weeks left of camp before he moves back to school at UNI. He plans to graduate next spring with a degree in accounting. Coming up next on Iowa's News Channel 7, a Lutheran home gets ready to celebrate an expansion project. But first, let's check in with Storm Track 7 meteorologist Jennifer Hildreth, and I understand it's going to be a hot and humid day.
I think it's the way to figure it out if you actually don't know it.
Am I allowed to use my smartphone? Can I Google it, or is that cheating?
That would be cheating.
Okay, I'll just guess.
All
Maybe
right.
I'll do some math in my head.
Okay.
We'll check back in with you later. Thanks so much.
All right.
Well, the Cedar Falls Lutheran Home is getting ready for a $2.5 million expansion project, and you can attend the groundbreaking ceremony today. That's what Tara Thomas has in today's event in today's Newsmaker. And coming up on Iowa's News Channel 7, Matters of Faith, we talk with Aaron Thomas about forgiveness. We'll be right back, but first, here's a look at last night's winning lottery numbers. Of course, good luck. Faith, family, and football. Those are the three F's associated with Appleton-Parkersburg football coach and teacher Ed Thomas. The Thomas family says faith was most important to Ed, and in his honor, strong faith, Aaron Thomas spoke at Prairie Lakes Church last weekend in Cedar Falls, and News Channel 7's Danielle Wagner reports. Very inspiring. Now, Aaron Thomas's talk on forgiveness is part of a three-part series called 3 Doors. And this week's talk is on confession. Next weekend is gratitude. And as we go into break, here's a look at what's going on in our community today.
This is Today in Iowa.
Good morning. It's August 8th, and you're watching Today in Iowa Sunday. I'm Lauren Squires in for Danielle Wagner.
And I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Jennifer Hildreth.
And Jennifer, we've been talking about this humidity, hotness. I mean, we got that to look forward to all week. Is that correct?
Unfortunately, yes. I know the state fair is starting this week for Mark's wedding photos.
Can't wait. Sounds good. We'll check in with you in a bit. Thanks
All
so
right.
much. About 340 National Guard members are on their way to serve in Afghanistan. It's part of the largest deployment in Iowa since World War II. And yesterday morning, those families said goodbye in a massive send-off ceremony. The group may have been too large to individually name each person serving, but as News Channel 7's Colleen O'Shaughnessy reports, the community is honoring each and every one of them for their service. And 5 members of the Purdue family are heading overseas. The matriarch of the group, Linda, ranks as a major in the National Guard. She says she's proud to see her children and a nephew following in her footsteps. Major Purdue knows the mission will challenge their strengths, but unlike other soldiers, the young Purdues will have each other to depend on. Now, this picture was taken on the 4th of July holiday, which is especially important to the Purdues. Major Purdue's granddaughter is next in line to join the service, and she's still a bit too young, but certainly already a fan there, as you can see, wearing that cap. Now, Governor Chet Culver also participated in yesterday's ceremonies. As the official leader of Iowa's troops, he told the crowd he's confident the men and women are ready to serve. Obviously, we'll be thinking of them. This afternoon, 150 soldiers will leave for Afghanistan. The send-off is set for in Cedar Rapids at the U.S. Cellular Center beginning at 2. Now, a tornado that touched down in western Minnesota was captured on tape. A tornado chaser captured footage of the tornado in Wilkin County, Minnesota, near the North Dakota border. As you can see, a small tornado making its way across the field, destroying a farmhouse and scattering debris. There are no reports of any injuries, and it appears the house was empty at the time. Coming up next on Iowa's News Channel 7, pets from the Cedar Bend Humane Society. But first, let's check in with Storm Track 7 meteorologist Jennifer Hildreth, and it's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about any tornado.
No, and now next time I hear that or see that, I will count.
You lay in bed figuring out how far it is away from you.
Fun little fact. Thanks so much. Well, it's that time. Celebrate. And when we come back, John Wilmer will have a sports update, and the Cedar Bend Humane Society is in with some new pets today.